Hey everyone, it's Beth Blanchard and we are doing a fun little event that I hope that you guys could check out. This video is going to be very brief and is going to talk just about the RevitalU products. What my experience has been with them, why it works so well, and how you can get your hands on some of this. So please feel free to share this video if you have someone that might be interested in things like weight loss or mental focus or appetite suppressant. It's all of these things. It's so much more than just weight loss. I'm going to share this video quickly over to my event page. Again, feel free to have anyone jump on here that is interested in learning just a little bit more about it. You can throw out questions. I will answer them to the best of my ability. My internet's a little bit slow here, so bear with me for just a minute. But if you're just jumping on, say hi, tell me where you're from, tell me if you've tried the product or not. If you have maybe just sampled it or maybe you've been using it for a little while, let me know what you think, like which one you're using and which one you like. There's a couple different products, so we're going to talk a little bit about all of them. There's the coffee, the cocoa, and the capsules. So the great thing about this is that there is something for everyone. Some people really don't like coffee. Some people, really just want to take a pill. Either way, it works. So just to back up a little bit, I started back in about, May. I was having so many problems. I have a thyroid condition, and it was getting super crazy, and I could not control it. I was gaining weight. I was working out all the time. I was eating well. I was dying of tiredness. I was so tired, lethargically 2 o'clock, falling asleep at my desk, tired. And it wasn't for, not getting enough sleep, and it wasn't for not eating right or working out. I was just having so many issues. And I absolutely did not believe that this would work. I saw some friends using it and getting some great results with it, and I'm like, whatever, it's totally not gonna work for me. I have tried literally everything. I've tried everything. And the funny thing is, I had no intention of this working. I was like, well, I'm just gonna buy a 30-day supply. I didn't get a sample actually, and I had no idea about any money back guarantee. I was like, I'm gonna give it a month. We'll see what happens in a month. I didn't really take pictures or measurements because I didn't think it was gonna work. And within a couple days, I was already feeling like, wow, I'm not hungry all the time. I literally used to pack the biggest lunch you've ever seen because I was so hungry all the time. And I finally found myself having so much left over at the end of the day because I'm like, wow, I'm not that hungry. That's awesome. So I started with the coffee. I personally am a coffee drinker. So it didn't really bother me, but you can put it, whatever creamer you want in it, whatever flavoring. I love to do an almond milk. You can get them in these little tubs, or you can get the sticks. The sticks are really great because you can easily throw them in your bag or have them at your office door or what have you. I do like having the tubs at home because I usually make my coffee and then I'll drink it on the way. So the coffee itself has 100 milligrams of caffeine, which is totally normal. It's about a regular cup of coffee. So you're gonna get all of these ingredients here. You just get a little scoop. It's 1 scoop. I have mixed this coffee with orange juice, which is great. Reminder for New Year's Day. If you are hungover, mix this with your orange juice. You will feel like $1 million in no time, I promise you. It has 1 carb. It has 200 milligrams, that was super Minnesotan, 200 milligrams of chromium, okay? So I posted this thing earlier about chromium and that type of deficiency, and I'm trying to find where I had written it, but it regulates insulin and helps with blood sugar. So for people that are in a diabetic state, or for me, my blood sugars go all over the place because of my thyroid condition, this has helped even things out. And when that's even, believe me, you feel so much better. You got it when it was buy one, get one. Now I have the cocoa, which I put in my coffee. Yes, that's another great one. I will mix often the cocoa and the coffee together with a little bit of creamer. It's the best little I don't know what you call it. It's so good though. So you can absolutely mix them together. You only need one a day, but you can do up to 2. Any more than that, you're really not doing any more for yourself. You know, so it's not like you can get crazy with it. But seriously, 1 cup of coffee a day. So started back in whatever it was, June. I've lost 25 pounds. 25 pounds just drinking this coffee. Yes, I do still work out sometimes, but I was working out, you know, 5 days a week when I was still like having issues gaining weight or losing any weight at all. So this is really the only thing that I've changed. It helps me to like not crave things like I used to. All things. And I'm like talking pasta because I would literally eat like so much pasta at once. I love pasta. But I don't eat as much anymore. And I have more energy. I'm focused. Some days I will do the capsules. So you could also do these capsules. They just come in this little thing. Obviously there's more. You'll get a 30-day supply. Any of these products that you pick, you will get a 30-day supply. And a full money back guarantee. So if you are on day 29 and you're like, this is totally not working for me, I'm done, you can return it and you will get your money back. That's how confident they are. They are a sample first company. And that means they want people to try it out. And they want people to feel, you know, how that feels once you're in there. That's how confident they are in it. They're like, yeah, send me a sample. Send me a sample. If you have not gotten a sample, just give me a holler. Just say sample in the comments and I will make sure to get you one. You can pick whatever product you want. I just want you guys to give it a try. Like, I honestly did not believe for 1 second that this would work. And it's totally changed my life. Like, anxiety has been so much better. Just overall energy and focus. Sometimes I will take a capsule in the afternoon. If I have like a super long day or a lot of stuff going on, I'll do another capsule in the afternoon. The capsules do have more caffeine, so sometimes if you are sensitive to it, that might stir something up for you, but it's 150 milligrams of caffeine, which is more like 12-ounce coffee, and it's pretty amazing to have something that can not only help you with your weight loss, but help you with your focus. Huge thing with focus, and like I said, my anxiety often flares up, but this is something that's helped keep me more neutral along everything. So I want to be quick, but there are real ingredients in here that are more so than weight loss. Yes, it's going to kickstart your metabolism. Yes, it's going to help you with your blood sugar. A lot of people report blood pressure that evens out or reduces. They've got this feel-good amino acid basically in that, and that's what's going to help people feel more like themselves, feel like they're in a better mood, helps with that stress and anxiety. There's a lot of structural, biological things that have gone into this, and I have a blog post that I'll post in the comments if you guys want to read up on all the ingredients, but it helps you feel better, it helps you focus, it helps your body function better. Overall function better. When you're functioning better, you do more, you feel better, all that sort of thing. So I appreciate you guys like checking it out. If you know someone that might be interested in this, please feel free to tag them and I will get them a sample as well. Any of these, I didn't bring a sample pack. Oh yeah, I did. It'll come like this. It'll talk a little bit about the product and then you'll get a 3-day sample kit. Why? Why 3 days? One, it's not just about the flavor. Let me tell you what, it's not like the best coffee that you've ever had. From a taste perspective, like you can put in whatever flavoring you want in, and that's what I really like about it. I put the cocoa in with my protein shakes. I've put it in like oatmeal before. I put it in yogurt before. You can really mix it in with anything. But the whole point is, you know, in 3 days, you'll really start to feel your body reset. And over 3 days, you can really start to feel the effects of the product. I personally would recommend a full 30 days. Like, give it a full 30 days. In 30 days, your body's going to reset. It's going to get on board, and it's going to figure out, okay, 30 days of doing something is an accurate measurement. You won't always lose pounds right away. You won't always lose inches right away. Sometimes it's one or the other. My body took a good 3 weeks to get on board from a weight perspective. Like, I felt thinner. I felt like I was, you know, full of energy and things were working, but I was like, I can't prove it right now. But I felt better in my jeans. My jeans started to fit more loosely, and I was not, I can't even describe to you the feeling that like when I'm like, I cannot fit in my pants anymore, and I cannot pull them up over my hips. And I just remember sitting in the bathroom like crying, like, how is this happening? I am a healthy person. You know, what the heck is going on? And this literally changed everything for me. The moment that I started taking it, I knew that it was going to be a different thing. I was not interested in signing up for another business by any means. But I'm like, if this is doing this much for me, this is something that I have to share with other people, because there is somebody else that has cried in their bathroom, or somebody else that is so tired that they cannot function and get done with their day, that I have to share this with them. And all I've been doing is just sharing that with people. Say, hey, if you want to give it a try, I'll get you a sample. And it's changed, you know, my finances. I was able to earn, you know, kind of a fast start bonus, which was $1,000 in my first 6 weeks. And, you know, over that time period from 5 to 6 months, I've made over $2,000 just helping people, you know, share this product. So if that's something you're interested, give me a holler. I'd love to talk to you guys about it. But, you know, it's simple. The products are simple. There's 3 choices. It's less than $40 a month. People spend so much money on stupid things. And it's one thing that you have to do. You don't have to change everything. You could keep doing, you know, exactly what you're doing. I will never say, you know, don't work out or don't try to eat healthy. I think those things are very important and will overall help your life in general. So please don't mistake that. But it's one thing that you could do, which for a lot of people, it's super hard and overwhelming to try to do a complete lifestyle change. You know, and that's why a lot of people fail at their New Year's resolutions, is because they're trying to change all sorts of habits, you know, all at once. It took months, years, whatever to build those habits, and it needs to be destroyed, you know, in like a week, because you're saying, okay, I'm gonna make all these changes, and most of the time it doesn't stick. But this is one thing that you can introduce to your day that will start making changes for you. Like I said, you'll have more energy, you'll have more focus, you'll eat less, and you'll probably have to go shopping again in a little while. For me, I literally was wearing yoga pants like every day because I could not fit into like my normal button-up business pants. Okay? Talk about frustrating. I was like, I've been in fitness my entire life, and I was just struggling so badly with why this was not working well for me. And I just feel like if this has been this much of a game changer for me, how big of a game changer it could be for everybody else. So if you have not sampled, please reach out, let me know, or tag a friend that you think would be interested in trying a sample. Vicky says, I love the fact that I'm no longer wanting to snack. Mental clarity is much better, and having the inches go away. Yes, absolutely. Like, the inches for sure were an amazing thing, but like, not wanting to snack all the time is huge. Like, I'm always a snacker. I would rather like snack all day than eat meals all day long. But I didn't need to do that anymore. I was just like totally over it, past it, like wanted to just keep going. What's the difference between the pills and the cocoa? So basically all of these 3 products have the same active ingredients. You know, so your feel-good stuff, the metabolism booster, the caffeine, the blood sugar, all of that stuff is the same in the 3 products. The only difference is the coffee has like a coffee bean in it, and the cocoa has a cacao bean in it. And then the Smart Capsules have a green coffee bean extract. So it's very, very similar. The active ingredients are basically all of the same things, except for, you know, one that basically changes the flavor a little bit of it. The capsules do have something in it to help it get into your bloodstream more quickly, just because it's in a capsule format versus something that you drink. But other than that, all of the fat breakdown, the feel goods, the blood sugar, the stimulants, all of that stuff is the same. So 30-day supply, you get your money back if you want to return it before that 30 days. You're like, okay, this isn't working, I'm not having it, what have you, whatever it is. That's a pretty dang good guarantee. So, you know, for 39 bucks, you can get yourself set up, take it for 30 days. You can have it auto shipped. You can always change the product choices or skip a month, or whatever it is that you want to do. It's extremely flexible. There's not you know, an auto ship that you have to maintain. It's just because you don't want to have to try to remember to order your stuff. Like mine just automatically comes. I don't have to figure out what day it is or what have you. So just say sample me and in the comments, and I will make sure to reach out to you and get you a sample. And please feel free to share this video if you have somebody else that you want to tag that say, hey, I use this and it rocks, or hey, I know that you were, you know, struggling with this or thinking about this for the New Year's. I'd love to help you out. Get you a sample. You can make your own decision from there. I'm not here to pressure. I'm just here to share, and you know, if it changed things for me, and it has for a lot of my customers, it's something that I want to make sure everyone knows about and, you know, can say yes or no to. Either way, I'm cool, but definitely has been a game changer for me. And going into 2019, I know a lot of people have resolutions that they want to meet, and this is something that's very easy and reasonable to do. So feel free to ask any other questions, and I will continue to answer them this evening within the comments, or say sample me and I will get you a sample. So you could pick your coffee, your capsules, or your cocoa. If you go to BethBlanchard.com, I do have a bunch of recipes, a little bit more about the ingredients. Like I said, I've made protein balls with the cocoa, put the coffee in my yogurt. You can really do a lot of different things with this, which is really nice. So you don't get bored. Okay, we all get bored having the same thing every day. So I like to change mine up a little bit, but make sure to reach out if you're interested in getting a sample. And I appreciate you guys taking some time to jump on and just learn a little bit more about RevitalU and what they're all about. The once a day thing, yes. 30 minutes before eating twice a day. And you don't have to do this before, you know, you eat or have this timing thing figured out. I do it like as a routine thing, my coffee on the way to work. And then I have breakfast when I get there. That's just how I do it. But some people want to eat breakfast with it. That's totally cool. It's just once a day. You can decide when you want to take it. And you'll feel good like all day long. So if you have questions, like I said, please feel free to reach out, throw a comment or a message, and I will be sure to answer those for you. But if you haven't tried it, I would love to get you a sample. The coffee, the capsules, or the cocoa. They're all delicious. My mom is not a coffee drinker at all, and she just got the cocoa, and she's like, wow, this is really good cocoa. So I would definitely recommend that, especially on these cold winter days coming up. But I thank you guys for listening. Please let me know if you have any questions or if you're interested in a sample. Otherwise, you can check out my website, BethBlanchard.com, and find out how to get yourself some of this coffee, cocoa, or capsules. All right. I hope you guys have a great New Year's Eve tomorrow. I'm super excited to have my kids' party thing. We're doing a kids' party. It's going to be super fun. I can't wait. I'm ready to ring in the new year. I'm so done with 2018. We're kicking it out the door, and we're going to start fresh and have a great new year. So I hope you guys all do the same. If you have any questions, let me know. But be safe, have fun, have an amazing new year.